Hi, how are you today? We're going to do a short Yoga Nidra. I promised quite a few people that I would be doing this. I also was recently asked to write an article on Yoga Nidra. So I decided I would do, it was the ideal opportunity to just do a little short one for my students and for anyone who wants a little bit more relaxation in their life. So I'll talk you over a little bit of what it is, but really I want to just talk you through the practice. So Yoga Nidra, it's a powerful ancient meditation and self-inquiry technique, and it means yogic sleep. But it could also be called dynamic sleep because although you're seemingly passive, important spiritual work can be accomplished. So the mind is in a state between sleep and wakefulness, and its receptivity is many times more than its receptivity in a wakeful state. So the aim is to try and stay awake. Okay, it's that space in between sleep and wakefulness. So it's based on an ancient tantric practice called nyasa. And nyasa means to place in Sanskrit. So you're going to be placing your awareness in various body parts during Yoga Nidra. One of my favourite Yoga Nidra teachers and tantric teachers is Swami Jaganananda. So I don't know if I pronounced that correctly just now, but his Yoga Nidra is one of my favourites. And Rod Stryker, one of my teachers, Rod Stryker's Relax into Greatness is also a good one. But you can find many on the free app Insight Timer, and there's lots everywhere. So I'm going to go into it now. So I want you to get nice and comfortable. You're going to lie down on your back. Make sure that you can put some pillows under your knees if it's uncomfortable for you. You've got to make sure you're not going to move. So make sure you're going to be warm as well. Even put a wee blanket underneath, on top of you, a little pillow under your head. But you're going to get yourself as comfortable as possible because the aim is to stay still. Okay, you've got to try and stay awake and stay still. Okay. So close your eyes. So lying down in Shavasana, allow the palms to face up and have your feet about 3 feet apart, relaxing the legs completely. Soften the whole body. Allow yourself to sink back into the earth and relax your face, allowing the eyes to become heavy. Feel the eyes sinking back into the head. Relax the jaw, the tongue, and the throat. With each exhalation, feel yourself sinking a little deeper, letting go a little bit more. Allow your whole body to be completely relaxed. Feel the points of the contact of the body on the floor and imagine yourself growing roots into the earth from these points of contact. And now you're going to make a resolve to stay completely still without moving at all for any reason for the length of this practice. Also make a strong resolve to stay awake and conscious during the practice. Say to yourself, I will not sleep. I will make every effort to stay awake and aware. Now think of a resolve for this practice, some positive change you would really like to get behind. It may have to do with a spiritual practice, your yoga practice, your diet, or any change in the way that you behave. Usually a resolution takes discipline and renunciation. Now that you have your resolution, repeat it slowly and clearly with intention 3 times to yourself. It could be as simple as I feel peace or I am happy. Now begin to put your awareness on sounds that are very near, perhaps in the room or just outside of it. Again, without interpretation, just listening like a deer listens for sounds in the woods. Now you're going to allow your awareness to jump lightly and quickly from one part of the body to the other as I name it. As you hear me name the body part, put all of your attention there for a split second and follow my voice with great focus. Right side of the body. Bring your awareness to the palm of your right hand. Now to the thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the little finger, the wrist, the lower arm, the upper arm, the shoulder, the whole right arm, right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, ankle, shin, thigh, hip, the whole right leg. Now the left side. Bring your awareness to the palm of your left hand. Now to the thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the little finger, the wrist, the lower arm, the upper arm, the shoulder, the whole left arm, left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, ankle, shin, thigh, hip, the whole left leg. Now the front of the torso, the pelvis, the waist, the lower belly, upper abdomen, chest, neck, throat, chin, mouth, lower lip, upper lip, nose, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, right ear, right eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, forehead, point between the eyebrows, top of the head, whole torso and head together, back body, right side, back of the hand on the floor, the thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the little finger, the wrist, the lower arm, the upper arm, the shoulder blade, the whole arm. Left side, back of the hand on the floor, the thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the little finger, the wrist, the lower arm, the upper arm, the shoulder blade, the whole arm. Right leg, heel, calf muscle, back of thigh, right buttock, whole leg. Left leg, heel, calf muscle, back of the thigh, right buttock, whole leg. Torso, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, upper back, back of the neck, back of the head, whole torso and head together, whole back body together, whole body, whole body, whole body, together. Begin to notice the belly now as it rises and falls with the breath. Notice the circular pattern of the breath with full awareness. And as you inhale, begin to notice the subtle sensation in the nostrils as you breathe. Notice which nostril is more dominant right now. After the inhale, notice the space before you exhale and dive into that space after every inhalation. Begin to notice the subtle sensation in the nostrils on the exhalation. Notice the slight pause after the exhalation. Watch all 4 parts of the breath with equal attention and interest, paying full attention. Begin to count each inhale and exhale up to 10, and then return to 1, and begin to count to 10 again. Stay awake, be very conscious not to sleep. Now stop counting and become aware of the space between your eyebrows, putting all your attention there. Begin to focus on the dark, empty space behind the forehead and peer into it, noticing any shapes or colours that form. Allow yourself to relax deeply and watch this internal screen for anything at all that arises. Do not become fascinated with it, but just watch with interest and curiosity as forms and colours come and go. Stay awake. Be very conscious not to fall asleep. Now you can imagine your body is growing heavy. With each exhalation growing heavier, feel yourself sinking more and more deeply into the earth. Imagine your body is made of stone. Feel the density and weight as you keep growing heavier and heavier. Now imagine you're becoming more light and weightless with each exhale. Feel yourself becoming empty, full of air and light. Experience the sensation of lifting away from the earth and feel yourself floating a few inches off the earth. Now imagine that you're growing very warm from the inside. More and more internal heat. Feel your temperature rising even higher. Sweat beginning to slide off the body. Now visualize that you're growing cool. Beginning to feel coldness rising within. Starting to shiver as you grow colder and colder. Begin to remember a moment of great joy and happiness in your life and try to relive that feeling. Recall the emotions. Experience them right now. Now remember a moment of great sadness and begin to let that feeling into your body, mind and psyche. Recall it vividly, allowing yourself to fully experience it now. Remember to stay awake. Please do not allow yourself to sleep. Now, you're going to visualize yourself walking on a beautiful beach. The sand is white and powdery. Feel the sensation of the sand under your bare feet. The ocean is azure blue and very gentle waves are breaking. Hear the swooshing sound of the ocean as it comes in and goes out. There are rocky cliffs to your right. Observe the cliffs and boulders and rocks that surround the cove you're walking in. Notice the texture of the rocks and the bright green seaweed growing on the rocks. As you walk, you notice the dark, gaping entrance of a cave in the cliff face. Walk towards it. Go inside. When you enter, you notice little oil lamps have been placed in the walls of the cave to light your way. You begin to walk further and further and deeper into the cave, following the lights. The cave narrows and the pathway begins to wind downwards. You're not afraid as the candlelight is warm and welcoming and you feel protected. You come to a staircase hewn out of rock and begin to descend in the dim candlelight. Notice the stairs as you walk down them. Feel the rough texture of the stone beneath your feet. You descend deeper and deeper into the earth with a sense of curiosity and excitement. Hold on to the rocky walls to steady yourself as you go down. Eventually, the staircase comes to the end and the passageway opens up into a beautiful underground cavern. This too is lit with thousands of oil lamps and is the most beautiful place you've ever seen, full of shining crystals reflecting the light like diamonds. You step into the cave with a profound sense of awe and wonder. Take time to explore it and look around. Now you notice a little lake of shimmering pure water in the centre of the cave. You go over to the water, noticing it is crystal clear and deep. You can see to the bottom of the lake, and you notice a golden casket on the floor of the crystal clear lake. Fearlessly, you take a few deep breaths and dive in, keeping your eyes open underwater. You're able to retrieve the golden casket and bring it to the surface. You open the lid and inside the casket is dry, and you find a folded piece of white paper. You realise that the paper contains an important message to you. You unfold the paper. Now read it to yourself. The one sentence and message written there. Once you have read your message, carefully replace the message in the casket and return it to the lake. Feeling full and complete, you begin to slowly ascend the staircase out of the cave, retracing your steps, step by step, and finally you arrive back on the beach. You notice a big flat rock jutting out of the ocean. Walk over to it across the powdery white sand. It is partially submerged, and gentle waves are lapping at the rock. There is a bed of soft, bright green seaweed growing over the rock. Climb up onto it and lay down. Close your eyes, relaxing deeply. The rock feels comfortable and warm. The sun is shining down on you, nourishing your body with its healing rays. You feel a great sense of joy filling you. Lie for a few moments, enjoying the warmth of the sun and the deep bliss, which is beginning to arise from within you. Now ask yourself, who is experiencing this joy? Penetrate with your awareness to the source of your feelings. Ask yourself, who am I? Spend a few moments contemplating this question. Begin to let go of any sense of separateness. Witness your experience and allow all boundaries between yourself and what you've mistakenly perceived to be outside of yourself to dissolve. Become aware of yourself lying on the floor in Shavasana, as if you were looking down on yourself from the ceiling. Notice what you're wearing and what you're lying on. Notice the peaceful and relaxed expression of your body and your face. Notice the other people lying in the room with you, if there is other people with you. Look around in your mind's eye at the room, visualizing the space with full attention. Now consciously slip back into your physical body and begin to become aware of the gentle breath as the belly rises and falls. Repeat your resolve, your positive affirmation, also known as Sankalpa. Repeat it to yourself 3 times with feeling and intention. Become aware of the boundaries of your body, bringing your awareness back to the physical. Move the fingers and toes. Give yourself a good stretch. And roll onto your right side. And then gently push yourselves up to seated position. This is the end of your Yoga Nidra. Hari Tat Sat. Namaste.